Okay, today we are in Commerce City, my hometown, and we're going to be going to the Rocky Mountain Arsenal Wildlife Refuge. We're here at the Visitor Center right now, but yeah, it's something neat, it's something close into town, and I thought, let's go do this. We have to look at animal tracks, because animal tracks. I do this at Disneyland too. Alright folks, if you remember the video that I took of us on the Estes Park Aerial Tramway, we saw the top view of this bird.
America. Do it again, do it again. Oh, you don't have to.
No, I don't.
America Part 2.
There's lots and lots of information here. Too much for me to actually go through. This is essentially a map of exactly where we're at. So in relation, I grew up over here somewhere. We are here. I currently live way up north here. There's an old switchboard. Just a little bit of equipment that used to be here. Yeah, the Rocky Mountain Arsenal used to be the place where they built chemical weapons.
After the attack on Pearl Harbor and the United States' entry into World War II, the U.S. Army began looking for land to create a chemical weapons manufacturing center. Located just north of Denver in Commerce City and close to the Stapleton Airport, the U.S. purchased 20,000 acres of land. The location was ideal, not only because of the proximity to the airport, because of the geographical features of the site. It was less likely to be attacked. The Rocky Mountain Arsenal manufactured chemical weapons, including mustard gas, napalm, white phosphorus, lewisite, chlorine gas, and sarin gas. In the early 1960s, the Army also began to lease out the facilities on the site to private companies to manufacture pesticides, and in the early 1980s, the site was selected as a Superfund cleanup site. In the mid-1980s, wildlife, including endangered species, started to move into the space, and the land became somewhat of a protected wildlife refuge. After 42 years of chemical manufacturing in 1984, the U.S. Army began to inspect the levels of contamination at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal. The site was placed on the National Priorities List. That was a list of the most contaminated areas in the United States. Rocky Mountain Arsenal, among other post-military sites, was top priority, establishing the Rocky Mountain Arsenal as a Superfund site. This was further exacerbated when the U.S. Army discovered that the endangered species of bald eagle, after bald eagles were captured, tested, and found to be healthy, the National Wildlife Federation worked with the policymakers to transition the Rocky Mountain Arsenal into a wildlife refuge. In 1992, Congress passed the Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge Act. Included in the act, areas within the Rocky Mountain Arsenal that were still contaminated were still owned by the U.S. Army. However, the vast majority of the land that was deemed clean would be managed by the Federal Fish and Wildlife Service. In 1986, it was discovered that the absence of human activity had made the area an involuntary park when a winter communal roost of bald eagles, then an endangered species, was discovered on the site. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service inventoried more than 330 species of wildlife that inhabited the arsenal, including deer, coyotes, white pelicans, and owls. The Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge Act was passed in October 1992 and signed by President George H.W. Bush. It stipulates that the majority of the site will become a National Wildlife Refuge under the jurisdictions of the Fish and Wildlife Service when the environmental restoration is completed. The Act also provides that to the extent possible, parts of the arsenal are to be managed as a refuge in the interim. Since 1995, the existing buildings became the seat of the National Eagle Repository, an office of the Fish and Wildlife Service that receives the bodies of all dead golden and bald eagles in the nation and provides feathers and other parts to Native Americans for cultural use. In September of 2010, the cleanup was considered completed, and the remaining portions of land were transferred to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, bringing the total to 15,000 acres. 2 sites remained, retained by the U.S. Army. The South Plant's location, due to its historical use, and the North Plant location, which is now a landfill containing the remains of various buildings used in the manufacturing plants. On May 21, 2011, the official visitor center for the refuge was opened with an exhibit about the site's history, ranging from homesteading to its current status.
Okay, as ever, there's always a gift shop. And here we go. Look, a shirt.
But these are SPF.
Ah, yes.
And
Okay.
it's the 20 years of it being
Of the Wildlife Refuge. Yep.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our backyard, literally.
Well, it is our backyard, yes.
It's nice books and stuff too.
A mug. And all about honeybees.
There's a lot of them out here.
I
You
know.
that there is no native honeybees.
No, I knew that. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I did.
Black-footed ferrets. Yeah.
Okay.
Right to the, I think.
Okay.
Oh, where's the shirts in the
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
This is a nice one. $35 shirt and hat combo.
Yes. I don't want triple X. Good grief.
2X.
I don't need 2X. L. The end. Oh, look.
An L.
And I like it.
Me too.
It's a little pale on the hat, but wait. There's a darker hat.
Good, and a blue shirt. I'll go for the blue for you.
Well, I know you would, but yes. And that's the shirt. And that's the hat. So that's what I'm getting. Okay. I wanted to get this.
This is pretty.
So this is our actual backyard. Alice and I joke about the mountains being our backyard, and they kind of are, yes.
Yeah.
This is zoomed in as far as I can go. But way out there is buffalo. Bison, buffalo, whatever. Tatanka.
They're bison. American
Tatanka.
bison. They are actually a purebred bison herd.
Tatanka.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to shoot that way, that's literally our house.
Yeah. I know, it's, over there.
That is our house. Like, no, straight up. We're on the street. Like, we're straight up.
Oh,
68th.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, you know what this is?
A plant that makes me sick.
It's called sage.
It's a plant that makes me sick.
It's called Artemisia.
Okay. It makes me snuffly.
Yeah. Well, it's Artemisia.
I get it. Snuffly.
People put this in cologne, or they did in the 70s.
It's
Late
makes a
70s,
good
early
salve.
80s.
You can put it on your wound.
Yeah, it make you feel good. Okay. Oh, you did? Well, I'm gonna go get some now too.
He's cute as can be.
Of course he is. He's a ferret. I did it!
Yay!
That was painful.
But you did it.
I did. And now I have this nice slope to walk down.
See? Path of least resistance.
That's right. Okay, now we're doing this silly, ridiculous, touristy thing of the wildlife trail.
We're chasing bison.
Yay!
Bison. They're not buffalo. They're bison.
They're bison.
Tatanka.
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 You want some Snickers?
That big furry.
No, I can't right now. Thank you, though. I appreciate that, but
Shoves it in his face.
eat this.
How about Kris? You want one?
No, I'm good, thanks.
I'll shove it in your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove it in her face.
She wants El Jardín for dinner.
Yeah.
Sure, I kind of figured that's what we
See?
I know, I was like,
that
I'm
one's gonna be
open
the
to other
plan.
options. Is this what I want?
I don't. Yeah, it's 64th, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, but
All roads lead to Rome.
you're the map guy.
I am not really a map guy,
Well, then give
right?
it back to me.
I'll
Fine.
navigate.
Alice will navigate. She'll puke.
I don't
But-
want you to
Excuse
puke.
me? I've
You
been
said
here.
you're gonna puke.
If I look at the map, but I've been here
Okay, fine.
Oh, well,
and
okay.
driven it.
Is that Amazon? That's Amazon.
No, it's a van lifer.
Oh, okay.
All this is on camera.
better than you.
We're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh! Yeah, there he goes. Right there. Right there. Okay, so now we're heading for the exit. And I should have given at least a couple of seconds, but darn it. I didn't. So the transition's going to be a little weird on that one. So yeah, Rocky Mountain Arsenal Wildlife Refuge. There's also a very, very good show on the Colorado Experience on Rocky Mountain PBS. It talks about the Rocky Mountain Arsenal and everything that happened with it and the cleanup and where it was and what it is now. So thanks for coming along, folks, and we'll see you guys later.